and welcome back to the Owens Center here in Peoria, Illinois. I'm Eric Willowhite, and you're listening to SportsTownChicago.com, where we're going to have all weekend broadcasts of the Mid-America Collegiate Hockey Association Silver Division playoffs. This is game 2, and Marquette Golden Eagles taking on the Loyola University of Chicago Ramblers. And at the end of 2 periods of play, score is knotted up at 4. A very impressive game. Marquette jumped out to a 3-1 lead in the second period. Loyola was able to score 3 goals unanswered before the Golden Eagles were able to score the equalizer. So a lot of back and forth play, a very competitive game. These two teams met at the end of January. Marquette was the winner in both of those games, 2-0 in the head-to-head competition. But here, through 2 periods of play, the score is knotted up at 4. And we're going to get a look at the equalizer here for the Golden Eagles. Coming in all alone is Connor Coyne. He's going to fire it past the glove side of Tyler Kovac to knot the score up at 4 with 2:22 to go in the second period of play. That was about 30 seconds after Loyola had taken the lead. And they were able to tie that score up. So that's where we stand, 4-4, as we get ready to start play here in the third period, the first round of the Silver Division playoffs. As we talked about, in the first game of today's session, Iowa State defeated Missouri State 6-2 to move on to play in the first game. This game, so far, Loyola has dominated the shots on goal, 30-17, much of the puck possession, and the score's knotted up at 4. There's about 48 seconds left on the penalty to Marquette. So Loyola's going to have a brief power play here as they start the second period. Third period, actually. Owens Center in Peoria. And later on today, we are going to have game 3. That'll take place between Aurora and Bradley at 4:30, and then the nightcap, Nebraska taking on Robert Morris University, the host team of Peoria. That game will take place at 7:15. We'll have those broadcasts as well. But before we get to that, you have to have the third period puck drop between Marquette and Loyola. And we're just waiting for the referees to come on the ice now. Both teams are on their benches. Usually it's the other way around, but the refs are taking a little bit longer to come out on the ice here. And that 48 seconds that are left, that culminated from the disturbance that took place behind the Marquette net when Robbie Amer was tripped up on that shot attempt. And then there was a scuffle. There were 3 separate piles that took place there. The end result of that was that Loyola got about a minute power play advantage, and this is the tail end of that. That's what we're seeing here. That's the 48 seconds that are left on the penalty to Marquette. So they'll carry that over here to the start of the third period. And now the referees are coming onto the ice, so now the players can skate. They had to wait till the referees come on before they can do that, so we don't have a slap shot incident take place. Marquette, the 2nd seed in today's tournament. And Loyola coming in as the 7th seed. But based on the level of play here, you would think that would be reversed, although the score is knotted up at 4. Robbie Amer in goal for Marquette. He is the only goalie on the roster for Marquette, so obviously he's going to go to the distance. Tyler Kovac also in net for Loyola. And no changes in the net at this point for Loyola, and no need to. Will Jurgensen and his Marquette University Golden Eagles looking to advance to the second round action. Likewise, Jackson Bray and his Loyola Ramblers looking to advance to second round action tomorrow. The first game will take place at 4:15 p.m. Iowa State will be on tap for that. They're awaiting the outcome to see who the lowest seed survivor will be. And then in the nightcap, that will take place at 7 p.m. tomorrow, also on SportsTownChicago.com. And we're underway here in the third period. Kaminsky gets it over to Koister. Koister loses the puck. Kaminsky chasing after it. Puck behind the net. Koister far corner, trying to ring it around off the boards. Skating out with it is Patrick Myers. Myers dumps it into the Marquette zone. Puck stopped behind the net. Marquette rings it around. Kept in by Kaminsky. Not pass, score! Kaminsky with the nice pass over to Patrick Myers, and he buries it. And we have a 5-4 lead for Loyola, just like that on the power play. We're gonna get a look. Puck left, clearing attempt, unable to clear it, stopped by Kaminsky. And he's gonna feed it over to Patrick Myers. And Tyler Kovac unable to make the save on the quick shot attempt by Myers. Stick side. And now Loyola has a 1-goal lead here, 5-4 in the early going, 19:33 left in the third period. Loyola with the puck. Jordan Hawkins dumps it out center ice. Skating after it for Loyola is Shipaw. Marquette Shipaw. All right, coming up along the near boards. Carrying it in, dumped it into the zone, chasing after it for Loyola is Andrew Hadley. Hadley rings it around the boards, picked up by Marquette. Dumped into the Loyola zone, chasing after it for Loyola is Michael Farino, and that's going to be an icing call. And the draw will go back inside the Marquette zone. 5-4 Loyola early here in the third period on the power play goal for the Ramblers. Patrick Myers with the goal on a nice feed from Kyle Kaminsky. Puck cleared all the way down into the Loyola zone. Kovac decides to let it go past him. Now Marquette picks up the loose puck. Centering pass blocked away along the near boards. Scuttered behind the net and picked up by Marquette. Marquette looking for a centering pass, trying to get it over to the left point. Unable to do so. Picking up the puck for Loyola. Skating it forward now. Kaminsky dumps it into the Marquette zone where it's going to be picked up by Brendan Nedwara. Nedwara along the near boards. Puck knocked loose by Loyola. Levi Bailey. Now Marquette coming into the zone. Shot attempt. Save along the pipes there. Tight angle save. Great save by Tyler Kovac on the stuff attempt in close. There's our rebound attempt. Goes wide. A nice save by Kovac. Action was in tight there. Face off in the Loyola zone. Marquette's able to keep it in. Shot goes wide to the left of Kovac. Skating after it for Marquette, keeping it along the far boards is Christopher Dolan. Dolan rings it around out front. Dolan, pass behind the net is knocked away by Loyola. And there we're gonna have a hooking call or a high stick call, either way. Connor Coyne got the stick up, and Loyola's going to go to the power play. Connor Coyne to the box. And a Loyola power play, leading 5-4 here with 7:29 to go in the third period in first round action in the Silver Division playoffs in the Mid-American Collegiate Hockey Association. All right, face-off draw won by the Ramblers. Puck goes behind the net, picked up by Loyola. Along the near boards, chasing after it is Jordan. And he rubbed up along the boards there, Hawkins. Hawkins in a tight battle in the near corner. Coming out with it is Hawkins. Left point, nobody there. Chasing after it is Victor Koister. Kovac stops the puck, leaves it for Koister behind his own net. He's going to feed it along the near board center ice to Matt Barnett. Barnett drops it off to Dominic Marcus, but he was checked heavily just outside the blue line and only able to gain possession. Now the puck is cleared, and Kovac will leave it for Victor Koister. Koister skating along the near boards, passing it over to center ice. Along the far boards, pass over to Levi Bailey. Bailey, far circle, dumps the puck behind the net, chasing after it for the Ramblers. Matt Barnett unable to get there. And Kaminsky keeps the puck inside the zone. Coming out, Corey Colvin with the puck. Tries to leave a drop pass, unable to keep it inside the zone was Matthew Evans, however. And coming the other way is Loyola. Dumping it in the far corner now. Levi Bailey chasing after it. For the Ramblers is Michael Farino. Farino behind his own net, 27 seconds left on the power play. 5-4 Ramblers over Marquette, the Golden Eagles. Puck along the far boards. Shot wide of the goalie there by Dante Tadaro. Unable to keep the puck in at the left point. And skating after it now is Lee Barnes for Marquette. He's able to maintain possession, kill off the remaining penalty time. At the point at the blue line, unable to keep it in, however, was Colin Redmond. And Loyola will go back and they'll regroup. Loyola, near boards pass attempt to Kaminsky, unable to control it. Now Marquette comes back the other way. On the boards, Victor Koister. Koister far boards. Shot attempt on net, Kovac, save, and he will not give up a rebound. Five to 4 Loyola in the third period, 15:06 to play. Both teams back at even strength. And Loyola wins the draw in their own zone. Brings it around the near boards, picking up the loose puck and skating into the Marquette zone is Sean Thornton. Thornton draws the puck over to Nick Piper. Piper along the near boards, gets it to the point, unable to keep it in, skating after it. Now Victor Koister for the Ramblers, able to feed it back into the Marquette zone. Marquette corrals the puck, skating after it for Marquette. Johnny Stillman. And we're going to have an icing call. The puck face-off go back into the Marquette zone. .37 remaining in the third period. Nick Piper with the draw for Loyola. Quick shot on net. Easy steered aside there by Robbie Amer. And heavy hit behind the net. And coming up with some difficulty for the Ramblers is Sean Thornton. He's unable to get off on his own. He might have a skate issue. Shot save attempt. And finally the ref blows the whistle. Yeah, his skate blew out. So Sean Thornton's skate had a blowout there.
Thank you. Who's winning?
And he's able to get himself over to the Loyola bench. We're not going to be able to see that, but we're going to look at the shot attempt in on Kovac. He was able to steer that aside before the referee blew the play dead due to the player with the equipment malfunction. So he's going to look to get a skate repair there if he can. So Sean Thornton now not available for the Ramblers for the time being. We'll see if he's able to come back here in the third period. All right, Marquette with the puck at center ice, dump it in behind the Ramblers net. Chasing after it for the Ramblers is Michael Farino. Farino on the far side boards. And we have a scrum, loose puck. Farino coming back up with it behind his own net. Tried to feed the puck along the near boards. It was deflected by a Marquette player, but quickly out of danger. Mark Shipaw centering the puck ahead over to William Peduelas. Peduelas shot, hits a post. Hit the left post. Pass from Shipaw to Peduelas. He skates along the left side face-off circle. Shot off the post. Loyola coming out with it, far board, skating it up the ice, center ice, now coming over the blue line, carrying it over the play. And we have a whistle and a stoppage of play here. Loyola still leading 5-4 here with 13:25 to go in the third period. And we got an offsides call. Nope. Face off inside the zone. Unable to clear the puck there was Kellen Buddy for Marquette. Second attempt was more successful. Now looking to feed it over to Michael DeSalvo. DeSalvo coming in alone, glove save. Nice glove save by Kovac. Tyler Kovac with the glove save, keeping this score 5-4, 1-goal lead for Loyola. DeSalvo carrying the puck over. And Kovac with the glove save on that replay. Face-off corralled by the Golden Eagles at the left point. Holding onto the puck is Brendan Nutwara. He rings it around, goes over to the far point, Kellen Buddy. Buddy loses possession. Loyola picks up, skating into the Marquette zone. Backhander sticked aside and into the net. We'll have a stoppage of play. So Harrison Oates with the backhander. And Robbie Amer was able to stick that aside into the net. We'll have a face-off inside the Marquette zone to the right of Robbie Amer. And Loyola wins the draw, Nick Piper. And Marquette moving in now, 2-on-1 opportunity. Backhand attempt, save, rebound. He didn't even know he had it. The first attempt by Connor Coyne was saved. The rebound attempt by Corey Quinn, he didn't even know he had it in his glove. Here we're gonna get a look at the replay here. There you see Corey Quinn coming in on the trailer. There's the rebound attempt. He just sticks out his glove. He's not even looking at it. And he's able to make the save. Amazing, amazing save. All right, Marquette carrying it in now. Player upended at the blue line. There's gonna be a penalty call on Loyola. And Nick Piper, now Loyola's gonna have to be careful here. They might get themselves into some penalty trouble. They already have one penalty call. We'll see if there's anything additional with the play in the corner. Well, Piper is definitely going off. Nick Piper to the box, number 91 for Loyola, with his hand palms up. I think that's the expression of every player who goes to the penalty box. What did I do? So with a little over 12 minutes to play here in the third period, Marquette University, the Golden Eagles, are going to have a much-needed power play attempt. They need something here. Now, they have closed the gap in terms of the shots on goal. Shots used to be a wide advantage for Loyola. It's now 33-25. Draw inside the Loyola zone to the left of Kovac. And Marquette wins the draw. Going after it in the far corner behind the net. Picking up the loose puck is Adam Benkovic. Benkovic getting it to the left point chip off. Basta Benkovic. Benkovic shot from the left circle goes wide. Puck kept in by Corey Quinn. Corey Quinn, right point, left point Shipaw. Shipaw down low, circle, back to the left point. Shipaw fakes the shot, moving into the slot, shoots, shot goes wide, and the puck picked up there by Lee Barnes. Over to the right point, back to the left point, Shipaw. Shipaw looking for an outlet, get it over to Lee Barnes. Barnes and Shipaw trading places with the puck. Back to Shipaw at the left point, looking for an opening into the slot, shoots, pad save, and he'll fall on it. Kovac with 11:32 to go here in the third period. So as suspected, they got an extra penalty on Nick Piper. So we got two penalties in that play, and it's a 4-minute power play for the Golden Eagles. So prime time advantage here. We'll see if the Golden Eagles are able to capitalize. Near circle, shot, side of the net, gets through, and score! Christopher Morrow with a tough angle shot, and he was able to get it through Kovac. I think he'd like to have that one back. Tough angle shot. So Morrow corrals the puck here in the corner. Tough angle shot, and he's able to get it underneath the arm of Kovac. Now the score is knotted up at 5. We're all tied up at 5 here with 11:16 to play in the third period. So quite the game. All right, we have a stoppage of play. Things are starting to look a little chippy here. Some of the players trying to calm down though, but I think tempers are a little on edge the way this game's going. One team takes the lead, the other team jumps right back. So every team looking to scratch and claw for every little bit of an advantage. But it's 5-5 here with 11:10 to go in the third period. Loyola with the puck in their own zone, trying to clear, unable to. Along the near boards, kept in at the point by Eric Plotz. Plotz keeps it in at the point. Marquette has the puck, shot, didn't get through. Victor Koister with the shot block attempt, and skating forward for Loyola and getting a penalty call is Matt Barnett. Both benches jumped up. Loyola with the call, and Marquette claiming it was a dive. But it doesn't matter what Marquette thinks. Going to the box for Loyola, or for Marquette, is going to be Christopher Morrow. Morrow in the box. And that'll negate the remaining power play time that Marquette had. And at the conclusion of this, Loyola should have about a 29-second power play. Marquette wins the draw, trying to come outside into their own zone. Jordan Hawkins dumps it, looking to feed it to Michael Farino. Farino passes along the near boards to Harrison Oates. Oates dumps it up center ice inside the Marquette zone where it's picked up by Shipbaugh. Shipbaugh along the near boards, drops it back. Getting it over into the zone is Michael DeSalvo. DeSalvo digging into the far corner. Him and Jordan Hawkins of the Ramblers going after it. And Ross Kaminsky comes up with the loose puck for the Ramblers. Puck stolen away, however. Knocked back outside the center ice zone. Mark Shipbaugh carrying the puck in. Nice pass over to DeSalvo. DeSalvo, shot attempt from Adam Benkovic. Pad save goes wide. DeSalvo in the far corner. Him and Benkovic looking to get a break in there. Unable to. Loyola carrying the puck over the blue line into the Marquette zone. That is Harrison Oates. Harrison Oates, far corner, battling against Mark Shipbaugh of the Golden Eagles. Now Loyola trying to keep the puck back in. Shipbaugh chasing after it, where he's met by Victor Koister. He's well out of the play behind the zone as a defenseman. Tried to stuff attempt by Koister. And Amer was able to hang on. So Victor Koister dropping down from the defensive zone, trying to get into the action there. Did a stuff attempt around the corner, trying to get it past Amer, but he'd have nothing to do with that. And we're still knotted up at 5 apiece here with 9:22 to go in the third period of Silver Division action in MACHA playoffs. We return to play now. Marquette carrying the puck forward. Dumped into the Loyola zone, chasing after it for Marquette is Corey Quinn. Quinn in a battle with Jordan Hawkins. Now Loyola takes possession, skating it over the blue line is Matt Barnett. And the puck was stripped away by Lee Barnes of Marquette. Gets it over the far point where Victor Koister dumps it back behind the Marquette blue line. Shot attempt goes wide. Shot attempt there from Patrick Myers. And that was sticked aside by Amer. Now Loyola looks to take possession in their own zone. Dump center ice. Coming into the zone, looking to make a play now. Carrying it in forward is Dominic Marcus. Unable to hang on to the puck. And now coming in for a shot attempt. Loose puck. Big save coming up Kovac there on the shot attempt from Connor Coyne. Coyne was tied up heavily, still able to get a shot attempt off. And Kovac able to come up with a save. Now carrying it into the Marquette zone, circling behind the net. Ryan Khalil Khalil feeding it out front in the slot. Into the slot area, looking for Nick Piper. Piper knocks it behind the net. They're picked up, shot at the point now. Hawkins fires a shot over the head of Robbie Amer. And the puck circles behind the net again of the Marquette Warriors. Marquette Golden Eagles. Nick Piper can't hold it in at the blue line. Hawkins will have to take the puck over at center ice, and he'll flip it back into the zone as they skate off for a player change, Loyola does. Get some fresh bodies on the ice. Marquette having some difficulty getting out of their own zone. Coming back in now is Ross Kaminsky fires a shot, soft shot over the right shoulder of Robbie Amer, and Loyola will take possession back at the blue line. Firing the puck in is Levi Bailey, picking up the puck behind the net and moving forward for Marquette at center ice. And we got a 2-on-1 here, Andrew Hadley and Michael Farino. Hadley and Farino. And skating after it for Loyola, getting the puck over on the sideboards of Kaminsky. Puck is flipped into the zone by Harrison Oates, and he'll go off for a change. Victor Koister intercepts the puck at the blue line of Marquette and dumps it in. And a go off play, otherwise they were offsides. Jordan Hawkins at center ice dumps it on net, and Robbie Amer able to easily steer that aside. Saw that all the way. Marquette will pick up the puck on the near boards. By his net, Eric Plotz. Plotz feeding attempt over to Corey Quinn, unable to connect. And now Marquette will skate up center ice, heading into the zone. Christopher Dolan. Dolan looking to feed, shot attempt, steered aside by Corey Quinn. Corey Quinn shot attempt steered aside by Tyler Kovac. And we have an arm up, and a holding penalty is going to be called on Loyola. And that call is going to go against Andrew Hadley. So let's reset. Here we are, 5:58 to go, third period of play. First round action in the MACHA Silver Division playoffs. Marquette and Loyola tied up at 5 goals apiece. Just under 6 minutes to play here, and now Marquette is going to the power play. Andrew Hadley off for holding, and Marquette wins the draw inside the zone, and a nice stick save there by Tyler Kovac, and the Ramblers are able to clear. Chasing after it, oh, you have to be careful there, with Robbie Amer. Carrying the puck behind the goal line, moving forward now is Matt Mogensen. And coming in is Marquette. Quick shot attempt, save! Rebound attempt, save as well. Back-to-back saves there by Tyler Kovac. Left point, Shipaw. Looking to get it over to Matthew Puduelis. Down in the goal crease area. We got a scrum, we got players inside the net. Player was pushed into the net. You can take kindly to that. That was Corey Quinn who pushed one of the Ramblers into the net. And then we have a stoppage in play. So we're gonna have a face-off outside the zone. Here we're gonna get a look at who gets pushed into the net here. There's your back-to-back save attempts. Nice save by Kovac. Cover up. And then later on, you're going to see Corey Quinn come in and knock one of the defenders into the net. All right, face off inside the Marquette zone. We are 4 skaters aside. We have additional penalties now. Penalty on Marquette. So 4 skaters aside here for the next 42 seconds. And then Loyola will have a brief penalty. Power play. Loyola in their own zone. Looking for an exit. On the far boards. Carrying the puck over is Harrison Oates. Oates. Cross ice pass. And the puck is dumped in. This is going to be an icing call. And it was waved off. Nice recovery there Great recovery by Dante Tadaro to wave off the icing. Tadaro at center ice. We're going to get it right. Adam Bankovic. Bankovic carrying the puck in for the Golden Eagles, and they score! Bankovic passes into the slot. Joe Bertain was there to bury it. And now Marquette goes up by 1, 6-5. So we have a defenseman jumping into the play here. Joe Bertain's going to come into your slot area, take the pass, rifle it right between the legs of Tyler Kovac, and now Marquette is leading 6-5. And it looks like we have another penalty area, 4-4, so still 4-on-4 play for the next few seconds. Even strength goal for Marquette. 6-5 Marquette over Loyola. Behind his own net, Jordan Hawkins of Loyola looking for an outlet. Gets it along the far boards. Pass is intercepted there by Mitchell Elena of the Golden Eagles. And skating up with it now is Brendan Navarro on the near side. He rings it around behind the Ramblers' net. And the puck is picked up. Jordan Hawkins doing battle there with Colin Redmond. Coming away with it is Ross Kaminsky. He's going to try and carry it into the Marquette zone. He is successful. Kept in at the left point nicely. Jordan Hawkins shot, glove save. Dominic Marcus with the nice keep in, and then he feeds Jordan Hawkins with the slap shot attempt from the blue line, right in the slot area. And Robbie Amer is able to make the easy save, no rebound. Face off, won by the Ramblers. Back to Jordan Hawkins at the left point. Near boards, Comiskey fires it over to the far boards. Circling around with it now is Patrick Myers. Myers in the far corner, dumps it behind the net where the puck's picked up by Dominic Marcus. Marcus near corners. Kyle Kaminsky knocked down. We're going to have another penalty call. Another penalty call. This one is going to go against Marquette. Cross-checking. And Mark Shipaw is going to go to the penalty box. 2 minutes for cross-checking here with 3:05 to play. 3:03 to play here in the third period. 6-5 Marquette. So, not an understatement to say this is an important goal here for Loyola if they're able to get the equalizer. Important power play. Puck kept in off the head of Ross Kaminsky. I'm sure he doesn't want to do that too many times. Chasing after it is Jordan Hawkins for the Ramblers behind his own net. Coming out with the puck and carrying it forward is Patrick Myers along the far boards. He'll circle back, drop it back off, get it over to Ross Kaminsky. Puck dumped in, chasing after it for Marquette is Brendan Natwara. Natwara looks to clear, and he's able to. Chasing after it now for Loyola is Jordan Hawkins. And he'll carry the puck. Try to center ice pass, looking to feed Ross in tight, unable to get the shot off, and the puck stolen away. Marquette's coming out of the play with Brendan Natwara, dumps it into the Rambler zone. Jordan Hawkins chasing after it. Hawkins behind his own net. Skating forward. Over center ice. He'll dump it in. Chasing after it for the Ramblers is Dante Tadaro. In the near corner, far boards. Gets it over to the point. Tried to feed Harrison Oates with a pass, unable to do so. Keeping it in at the right point was Michael Farino. Coming in all alone, Harrison Oates, shot sticked aside. Nice save by Robbie Amer on the shot attempt by Harrison Oates at the near circle. Scrum behind the net. 6 players going after it. Coming out with the puck is Harrison Oates. Harrison Oates fires a quick shot. Tyler Kovac able to stick that one aside. Shot attempt, oh, and another big save, and another big save, and a rebound, they score! Back-to-back shot attempts. Finally, Harrison Oates able to pick up the third rebound attempt and put it past Robbie Emer. And this game is all knotted up at 6 goals apiece. What a game. Every time one team thinks they have an advantage, the other team's answer, that's a hockey game. 6-6 now, Marquette and Loyola with 1:20 to go in the third period. So Harrison Oates with the equalizer on the rebound attempt. And we're all knotted up at 6 apiece. And it looks like we have another penalty. Well, from a aesthetic standpoint, all these penalties aren't something you want to write home about, but to the box again is Andrew Hadley. Face off inside the Loyola zone, won by Marquette. Mark Shipbaugh, left point. Looking to find a lane. Circling with the puck, gets it over to the near boards. Shot attempt, Shipbaugh, back at center ice, slot, shot attempt, block. And now we got a call by the referees. Let's see, they're pointing outside the zone. I'm not sure if they're saying it was an offsides play or not, but either way, the faceoff's coming outside the Loyola zone. Taking the draws, Nick Piper and Ross Kaminsky. Shipbaugh left point. Far point over to Matt Mogensen. Circling behind the net, tip attempt. Rebound is lying there loose. Finally able to cover up after he lost his stick was Tyler Kovac. Puck centered out. Hacking away there was Lee Barnes. And during the rebound attempt, Tyler Kovac lost his stick. He was eventually able to fall on the puck, and we have a whistle. But a dangerous situation there for Loyola now with just over 40 seconds to play. Face off inside the Rambler zone, won by the Ramblers. Nick Piper loses control. Shipbaugh at the left point, fires the puck on net. Puck is loose. Circling behind the net, Jordan Hawkins, and we're going to have a hand pass call. Hand pass on the Ramblers. So face-off will go to the left of Tyler Kovac here with 28 seconds left in the third period. We're all knotted up at 6 goals apiece here in the first round of playoff action in the Silver Division between the Marquette University Golden Eagles and the Loyola University of Chicago Ramblers. Face-off won by Marquette. Over to the left point, Shipbaugh. Shipbaugh, cross-ice pass, rebound attempt, shot, save. Good pass attempt there by Shipbaugh, but unable to bury it. And now loose puck in the slot. Going after it for Marquette is Corey Quinn. And the puck's knocked outside of the zone. 7 seconds left in the game. Shipbaugh carrying it over the blue line on the far boards. He's going to try and center it. Unable to make a connection. The buzzer sounds, and that'll put an end to the third period. Our score at the end of 3 are all knotted up at 6 goals apiece. What an entertaining game. Back and forth game. Remembering at one point Marquette was leading this game 3-1. Then Loyola jumped out to a 4-3 lead. And then Marquette was able to get the equalizer at the end of the second period. And then each team traded 2 goals here in the third period to knot it up at 6 goals apiece. And we'll have overtime hockey action here at the Owens Center in Peoria when we return for overtime action here in the Mid-American Collegiate Hockey Association Silver Division playoffs. I'm Eric Willowhite, and you're listening to SportsTownChicago.com.
All the schools I applied to, Illinois Media School. School was the first to personally guide me through the financial aid process. Not only did the school offer classes in my field, but hands-on experience with all of today's modern broadcasting equipment. Illinois Media School gave me all the tools I needed to find a career in broadcasting. While in class, I worked one-on-one with real professionals in the television and radio industry. Job placement helped me find the perfect internship where I had real, on-the-job training. No other school offers a program as exciting and educational as this. My name is Mandy, and Illinois Media School helped me achieve my career in broadcasting.
I could have said it better myself. This is Jonathan Hood, instructor at the Illinois Media School, formerly Illinois Center for Broadcasting. There's so many reasons for you to consider Illinois Media School. You can go if you don't like the college that you go to, you don't like the major, or maybe you just want a fresh start for someplace new. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to learn more. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Hey, it's Frankie, and the Illinois Media School, formerly the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, provides hands-on broadcasting and online media training and fully equipped radio and TV studios and web-based computer labs. The instructional staff consists of broadcast media and professionals like myself with many years of broadcasting and online media experience. I have watched some of my former students get jobs and excel in the industry. Upon graduation, students are well prepared to enter the broadcast media industry. Check out our campus in Chicago and in Lombard and visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com to learn how to get started.
¿Quieres tener un trabajo en algo que te encante, que sea divertido y conozcas a muchas personas? El Illinois Media School tiene muchas cosas increíbles que ofrecer. No solo hacer segmentos de audio al aire o usar equipo de cámara. Incluso puedes tener tu propio show de radio o televisión y ser exitoso. Llama ahora. Este programa especial te da el camino rápido a entrenar en la industria y puedes tener tu propio show en solo semanas. Illinois Media School. Llama al 630-916-1700 o visita beonair.com/Lombard y empieza tu carrera en broadcasting.
Time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting at the Illinois Media School's downtown Chicago campus. Call us at 312-884-8000 or visit 530 South State Street to learn how you can make your dreams of being on television and radio a reality. Don't take my word for it. Check out what some industry professionals said about the Illinois Media School.
Tom Waddle, ESPN 1000.
Don't waste another minute in a career you don't love. You can be the next great announcer, DJ, producer, or TV reporter. You'll learn key skills from industry pros while working with professional equipment on air and behind the scenes. Still need to keep the 9-to-5 job? Their flexible class schedules can work around any schedule. Short on cash? They have very affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. You'll have access to amazing internships and job placement assistance when you graduate at top radio and TV stations like ESPN. Learn more at beonair.com/Chicago Sports. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
My name is Chris Labosco, and I do play-by-play for minor league hockey. It was while I was at the Illinois Media School that I got my first opportunity to do actual play-by-play in my first week of class. Through my time in class, I was able to improve as a broadcaster by learning how to use different equipment, how to set up for a remote broadcast, and how to prepare for each and every game that I would call. I even found an internship doing play-by-play for minor league baseball before graduating. If I never went to the Illinois Media School, I never would have found my passion.
I couldn't have said it better myself. This is Jonathan Hood, instructor at the Illinois Media School, formerly Illinois Center for Broadcasting. So many reasons for you to consider Illinois Media School: financial aid for those who qualify, real-world hands-on experience, internships, and so much more. Don't just take my word for it. Set up a tour at one of the 2 Chicagoland locations. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to learn more. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Hi, it's Frankie Robinson. The Illinois Media School, formerly the Illinois Center of Broadcasting, provides hands-on broadcasting and online media training in fully equipped radio and TV studios and web-based computer labs. The instructional staff consists of broadcast media and professionals like myself with many years of broadcast and online media experience. I've watched some of my former students get jobs and excel in the industry. Upon graduation, students are well prepared to enter the broadcast media industry. Check out our campus in Chicago and Lombard and visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com to learn how to get started.
The Illinois Center for Broadcasting is now the Illinois Media School. We've been an institution in the Chicagoland area now for 30 years. Because the broadcasting world is always changing, so are we. Not only are we teaching radio and television production, but now you can learn all aspects of the media industry, like web design. You can even specialize in TV or film, sports broadcasting, and even sales. No matter where you are in the Chicagoland area, we have a campus near you. The Illinois Media School. Be on TV, be on radio, beonair.com.
Time to kick off your career in radio or TV broadcasting at the Illinois Media School's downtown Chicago campus. Call us at 312-884-8000 or visit 530 South State Street to learn how you can make your dreams of being on television and radio a reality. Don't take my word for it. Check out what some industry professionals said about the Illinois Media School.
Jonathan Hood, ESPN 1000.
People often ask me, Hoodie, how can I be a sports radio guy like you? I tell them it takes drive and determination, and you need to learn how it all works. You can learn to be a sports talk show host, a producer, do play-by-play, and shoot and edit video. You'll have a chance to get internships at stations where you can tap into the knowledge of industry pros. With job placement assistance, you can start your new career in 1 year. It's a great school to get the hands-on training you need for a broadcasting career, doing what you love. They have affordable tuition and financial aid for those who qualify. So don't waste another minute. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
How's it going? My name is Edgar Ibarra, and I'm very grateful for all the knowledge I received at the Illinois Media School. My 15-year career in radio has been a dream come